Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the corner of 35th and West 2nd and into historic Wade Stadium, home of your Duluth Huskies, where those very same Twin Ports Pups are taking on their old opening day adversaries in the Waterloo Bucks. On this side of the Mississippi, the Lacrosse Loggers have them loaded. Costa with a great pickoff towards second. They got him. Oh, the Submariner shoots a torpedo down to second base, and they just picked off a runner for the second out. What a huge play for Devin Costa. 1-1 pitch, here it comes. Shot the other way and over the glove of the first baseman. Oh, he could have had that had he jumped. Instead, it's going to roll all the way into the corner and into the Husky bullpen. Paul Contreras running around third. He's going to score standing up. Trey Craig with an RBI triple to get the scoring started for the Huskies. Copeland Crazies ready to erupt. Huskies dugout ready to do the same. 1-2 count. Runners on every base. A 1-0 lead for the Huskies. The kick, the pitch. Called strike three right down the middle at the knees. Oh, what a beauty from Rollison to get out of the inning. Elijah Fairchild will try and replicate that here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The kick, the pitch as the runner goes. This one's hit the other way. A beauty off the bat of Fairchild. It's down for a base hit. Easily in to score is Jake Downing. And there it is. 2-out hitting. Gets the Huskies their run right back. It's 3-1. 0-2 count to him early. Here it comes. That one shot over the middle. Caught by Jake Downing. They tried the double play to first. They got him. Oh, unbelievable. Jake Downing makes a great catch on a line drive that I thought was sure to go over his head and into center field. He turns around, sets his feet, and shoots it across the diamond to Trey Craig to turn a quick double play out of the air. The 1-2. Swung on, shot down the line. Trey Craig gets it on a bounce. He drops it but recovers. Makes the play on a 3 unassisted. Winning the foot race to the bag by about a step or 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. 2 on, both in scoring position. Full count to Trey Craig. A 5-5 score in the top of the 9th. The kick, the pitch. Swung on and belted. Center field, to the track, to the wall. Out of here for a Husky homer. Trey Craig flips the bat as high as he can and rounds all 4 of the bases triumphantly with a 3-run blast. The Huskies have taken the lead down to their last strike, their last out in the top of the 9th. Oh my goodness, Trey Craig. The Logger chop begins in Copeland Park. 1 ball, 2 strike count to Carson Oland. Bases loaded for the Lacrosse Loggers in a game they trail by 4 runs to your Duluth Huskies. 6-2 the score. Joe Gizzy the hurler. He has the sign. Takes a deep breath, kicks, fires. Swung on and missed. Out number 3. Ball game over. The Huskies come into Copeland and take game 1 of the series. Center fielder Rowan Kelly reached on a walk. He's been dancing, first off of first base, now off of second. He was pushed to that second base bag on a single by Noah Furch. Both with healthy but not excessive leads. Ciccolello kicks and fires. Swing and a drive down the line on third. It's going to get down for extra bases. 1 hops off the wall. It's well out of reach of Sweeney. 1 run is in. Furch charging in behind him. The play at the plate. Not in time. Oh, Paul Contreras with a big swing of the bat. The Huskies have their lead right back. It's 5-3 in favor of Duluth. The Loggers will not yield. The Huskies will not yield. This game will not yield a final score. 8-6. The Huskies lead it. The tying runs are on the corners here at Copeland Park. A full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Kedron Kenzie. The Loggers' first baseman. He steps into the right-hander's box. Facing Jackson Smith. Has the sign he wants. Comes set. Kicks, fires. Called strike 3 at the knees. Kenzie infuriated. The Huskies elated. They sweep the series in their first road trip to lacrosse. And this rivalry has given us everything we could ask for and so much more over these 2 nights. Your final from Copeland Park. The Huskies 8, the Loggers 6. Welcome back into the Wade. Built in 1941 by the New Deal Works Progress Administration, this brick-and-mortar ballpark has been the home of Twin Ports baseball ever since, hosting the Duluth Dukes, the Duluth Superior Dukes, and now your Duluth Huskies. Unfortunately, those hometown Huskies are down by 2 runs. It's 2-0 in favor of the visiting Waterloo Bucks, but the right guy is up to kickstart a rally. Brady Bauer has something special going on in this ballgame. Just 2 walks for the Huskies, the only traffic he's had. Paul Contreras will try and change that. Oh, and he's plunked right between the shoulder blades as he dives out of the way. Third base runner for Duluth, and it is not how they wanted to get it. That was scary. Upper 80s was that pitch. Paul Contreras walked up the third base line, vented some of his frustrations, and now we'll talk to Marcus Pointer as he heads down to first base. Appropriately, the loudspeakers here at the Wade are blasting, "Hit me with your best shot." And our good host, Ted, trying to fire up the crowd. A leadoff base runner for the Huskies. We'll see what they can do with it. Paul Contreras, a frequent rally starter lately. Now here's first baseman Trey Craig, Mr. Clutch in the lacrosse series. Bauer kicks and fires to Craig, who swings at the first pitch and lifts it foul past the first base line. It's headed for the bleachers, and a nice catch made by a father. He gives it to his young daughter. What a beautiful scene here at the Wade. Oh, and 1 count to Trey Craig, wearing number 32, 0 for 2. A nice 4-3 put away in his previous at-bat. That one's fouled down the first base side. Long run. Barham trying to give chase. That one bounces into the Kennel Club. 0-2 quickly to the Huskies' first baseman. With 2 strikes and 2 outs, he lofted a ball the other way, split the gap brilliantly to flip the score in favor of the Huskies in game 1 of that lacrosse 2-game set. Then an RBI triple in the first inning, once again with 2 strikes and 2 down. And, of course, that 3-run shot with a full count in the top of the 9th. The 0-2 to Craig. Hit hard the other way. That's going to get through, and that's the first Husky hit of the ballgame. Paul Contreras thought about advancing towards third. He holds up at second. And listen to the crowd as they realize the no-hitter attempt is over. Brady Bauer yields his first base hit, and who else but Trey Craig. A ringing shot past the first and second baseman and on into right field. Beautiful piece of hitting for Trey Craig, going the other way with the baseball, putting the barrel on the ball. And now there's 2 on with nobody out for Nate Vargas. Trey Craig may have been Mr. Clutch, especially in game 2, but Nate Vargas had a brilliant effort in game 1, lifted a pair of home runs in that first game against La Crosse. Currently riding an 0 for 7 after he was shut down 0 for 5 in game 2 of the lacrosse series. Hasn't had much better luck here in this ballgame. A 4-3 put away, a 6-3 put away. Here comes the first pitch to him. Fouled right back. Boy, he didn't miss it by much. Got a change up very high in the zone. Swung out of his shoes and sent it right back to the screen. 0-1. Lefty Vargas doing battle against another lefty. Waiting on deck, Ethan Cole. 1-1 count and a long look in for Bauer. Has the sign now. Glove to the belt, kicks and fires. Down low, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. A deep breath for Nate Vargas with 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the lefty box. Contreras at second, Craig at first. Swing and a shot foul down the third base line, and that one evens things up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Vargas taking his batter's timeout. Both feet outside the box. Now he steps back in. A single hard tap in the center of the plate, and he's ready to go. Bauer kicks and fires. Just outside, full count. The moments don't get bigger than this. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 guys on, nobody down. Nate Vargas trying to get the Huskies back into this game. 2-0, they trail. Swing and a drive. Belted! Deep right field, to the track, to the wall. Out of here for a Husky homer. And this ball game is flipped on its head. Oh, Nate Vargas with a titanic blast over the scoreboard in right. 2-0, no sir. 3-2 in favor of your Twin Ports Pups. Listen to the roar of this crowd, the Wade Stadium faithful. Back in action. What a shot. And Vargas knew it off the bat. He watched it. It is a task to hit a baseball out of the cavernous confines of Wade Stadium. But Vargas manages to do it. It's his 3rd home run in as many games. What a shot. Bauer had a no-hitter going into the 7th inning. Plunked Paul Contreras. Trey Craig broke up the no-hitter with an opposite field single. And Nate Vargas flips the ball game on its head. It's 3-2 Duluth after a monstrous shot over the Volkswagen sign in deep right field. And that may do it for Bauer. There's been action in the bullpen for a while now. Conversation beginning on the mound. No signal yet. Nobody has taken the ball out of the hand of Bauer just yet. It's at 91 pitches after the homer. 2 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. And that will end his evening. The Waterloo Bucks will go to the pen thanks to Nate Vargas and his 3-run blast. Boy, was that exciting. Don't you dare go anywhere. We've got another great ball game between the Huskies and the Bucks. We'll be right back to bring you the new information on the Bucks' new arm on WEBC Radio, the Northland Fan. A big crowd here at the Wade has had a lot to be happy about in this frame. A 3-run inning all off the bat of Nate Vargas. His 3-run tank over the Volkswagen of Duluth sign in right field makes this game a Husky lead. From 2-0 to 3-2 in favor of the Twin Ports Pups. Chicalello now out to relieve Brady Bauer, whose no-hitter attempt was thwarted in dramatic fashion. First man he'll face, still with nobody out in the home half of the 7th inning, Ethan Cole. Cole was the first base runner to reach against Brady Bauer and the only up until the 6th inning. The 0-1 to Cole, swung on and missed, 0-2. Chicalello out of Cal State Monterey Bay. He's a senior, right-hander, native of Simi Valley, California. 2 2/3 innings pitched so far this season, a 6.75 ERA in 3 appearances. The 0-2, just below the knees to Cole, 1-2. Nate Vargas homer made this a 3-2 Huskies lead. It was his 3rd homer in as many games. 2 in game 1 against La Crosse. Now 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2 to Cole. Shot up the middle. That's going to get through. No, diving play, but it's bobbled. It'll be an infield hit. Parker, I do not know how he got to that baseball. He came out of nowhere with a slide in order to pick it up. But he bobbled it as soon as he tried to set his feet. And another base runner reaches. 3rd hit of the game for the Huskies. They're now even in the hit column with the Bucks. Still nobody down. Just the same as another leadoff batter reaching. Ethan Cole on base for the 2nd time in 3 trips to the plate. See if he wants to go. Had a bit of an aggressive lead as the first pitch missed, low and outside to Jake Downing. 1-0 count. Healthy lead off the first base bag. Swung on, hit high, pretty deep to center. Larry Edwards drifting over, now comes in as the wind knocks it down and squeezes that one for out number 1. Downing 0 for 3 as he flies out to center fielder Larry Edwards Jr. Now Tyler Palmer will try and keep things rolling for the Huskies here in their half of the 7th. 3-2, the Huskies lead it. A 3-run homer by Nate Vargas earlier in this frame. Ciccolello on the mound, kicks and fires home. Palmer couldn't check his swing in time. Home plate umpire rings him up on the call. 0-1. No need to check down to first. Palmer knew it before the umpire even signaled. 0-1 count with 1 down. Man on first, that's Ethan Cole. The kick, the pitch, swung on and missed. 77-mile-per-hour curveball, and it breaks big time away from the right-hander Palmer. Ball would have hit him had he been a lefty. Number 4 is in the hole, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner going. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty deep to left. Settling underneath it is Sweeney. He'll put it away for out number 2. Couple of good sounding baseballs off the bats of Downing and Palmer. They both go for naught. Back-to-back flyouts induced by Ciccolello after the single against him by Ethan Cole. And now it's Cade Thompson. With 2 down, he'll try and add to the crooked number already in this frame. Huskies held without a hit through the first 6 innings of this ball game by Brady Bauer. He then plunked Paul Contreras, yielded the first hit to Trey Craig, and Nate Vargas flipped the ball game on its head. 20 minutes past the 5 o'clock hour. Game continuing to scream by. First pitch to Thompson, grounded to short. He'll go the short way to second base. Smith there to cover, and that will do it. A 6-4 force out marks a silent end to a loud Husky inning, but the lead is on their side. It's 3-2 now in favor of the Dogs of Duluth. We'll bring you the top of the 8th where the Bucks look to respond on the Northland Fan, WEBC Radio.